motherfuckers? Welcome back to the Midnight Kebab podcast. It's been a good 2 weeks. We disappeared. Unfortunately, we got very busy with work. University.
Work is what we got busy with.
Do you think we'll ever release that video of the first day of you in Amsterdam?
Eventually we will. And before we do that, we should probably introduce the guests that we have today with us. We have Jivan and Ali.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing.
What's up, guys?
Nice,
Jivan here.
nice. And you guys probably don't know, but like the first day that I came into Amsterdam, which was like now I think 4 weeks ago, him and I were supposed to record a video of going around Amsterdam. Like in the morning it was gonna be all fine, and by the night it like turns into like chaos and stuff like that.
Like surviving 24 hours in Amsterdam, you know?
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
But we just never got around to finishing that video, so we don't know when we're gonna end that.
Like kind of ironically, I guess we got lost in the sauce.
Amsterdam it's Amsterdam, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna get sucked in.
Yeah. So we're back now.
We are back now with the podcast, and we're sorry for leaving you guys for so long.
We had a few new fans actually since last time.
Really?
So shout out to them. Yeah.
Are you a new fan as well? Did you watch the video after that night?
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
he
shit.
actually
Nice.
Good stuff.
How'd you like it?
Oh, it was quite nice. I saw the one where you went like around Rome and you asked people about Dutch people.
Did you recognize Sam?
Sam?
The tall white guy? Probably not.
No, I did not.
Alright. Because he was at like a few of the parties that we went to, but actually, know what?
Sam from In Holland?
Yeah, Sam from In Holland.
I don't think I remember seeing him. Maybe I just didn't connect the dots.
You know what's crazy? Apparently I saw you last year at like some parties, but...
Dude, I remember seeing you once at Salmon's thing, the Silent Disco, I think. Maybe,
yeah.
With all the people from your course? Was it Silent Disco?
Yeah, it was a lot of people from my course.
Yeah, I remember that once, It's just we didn't talk that much.
Was it the one with Jaro or not?
No, Jaro
was not there.
Okay.
But I met Jaro like how long ago? Like last summer, I guess, at long hair Australian guy.
Yeah, Nat.
That's Nat. Nat. And he's coming back soon, actually.
Is he?
Nat is making a comeback, man. Yeah, he moved to San Sebastian to like teach surfing, which is just about the most Australian thing you can do. You know, like.
Do you think he can teach me swimming? I can't swim.
Oh, swimming?
I don't think anyone can teach you swimming, bro.
Actually, at this point, I don't think anyone can teach me swimming.
We've really tried, you know.
Oh yeah.
I was there.
Where did you try?
Like first at the sea, at the swimming pool, at the lake.
Oh.
Like every time it's like, guys, I'm gonna learn this time, and then we try to get him out there. It doesn't work. Yeah.
No. I found out I'm a huge pussy when it comes to
more than
water.
anything, he's just scared. Like he doesn't really try, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, if you haven't learned to swim when you were younger, it's probably one of those things where it's like a mental kind of block. Like with skating at first, like as someone who kind of is starting out skating, you have a big mental block that stops you from doing a lot of things.
Because every time I go into the water, like at first I thought I could hack it, but then my friend put a floaty on me. And then he pushed me out into the water, and I was freaking out. I swear I was gonna pass out. Just as soon as I can't feel my feet on the floor, I'm like,
then you feel like you lose your sense of like comfort. Of, you know, I'm standing on firm ground.
I have a floaty, and like, there's no way I'm gonna die. But even then, I'm like, I'm gonna tip over, I'm gonna fall, or something's gonna happen. I'm like, I was hyperventilating. I was like, Ale, please drive me in. I swear, bro, you don't understand. Like, bro, I'm gonna die. I'm pissing myself. Like, it was crazy.
Then I feel like a swimming pool should have been more chill, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then he can't piss himself in the swim.
Well, I mean, I could.
He could, but you know,
I don't want to sound like a dick, but like maybe if you take some like shrooms or something, that would be, like overcoming breaking your barriers and stuff. Because like I heard lots of stories about like psychedelics helping people to get over their
maybe that can help me with skating, because dude, that thing you said about water, it's the exact same thing I feel when I try to drop into a bowl. For me that's like really terrifying, because all the times that I've done it, I always fall back on my back and really hurt myself, you know. And it just reminds me of those times. I'm like, fuck, how do they do this and make it look so easy, man?
When did you start skating? Like
well, I started like a year ago in Qatar. Actually, I moved here a year ago, so a bit over a year ago. But I used to be, maybe a bit better than I was here. I kind of lost interest for a while, and then I kind of started again. You know, now I'm in Amsterdam, so I'm trying to get back into it a little more.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's definitely one of those mental block things that's like impeding like everyone from like, doing something.
But I think we got a good plan now, so we're gonna fill you up with drugs. In the ocean.
Yeah.
And you should be fine. Yeah.
So if the drugs don't kill me, the water is.
That's a very wise plan.
Yeah.
You'll learn to swim in no time then.
No problem. No worries. Why didn't I think of that? You know, drugs. It's always the answer.
Maybe not. We do not condone drugs, by the way.
Yeah. In case kids are listening. You know.
But can I ask you guys where you're from? Because I really don't know anything about you guys. So.
Yeah, of course. So I'm half Italian from Napoli and half British Indian.
Okay.
Meaning my dad is originally from India but grew up in London.
Do we have beef? Because we're Romans, you know.
Yeah.
I hope not.
No.
So are you from Italy, bro?
Yeah, I grew up with Neil in Rome.
Well, not really grew up with me.
Since the age of 10.
No.
Yeah, basically.
No, because then you came after actually. First I was in another school with some other people, and then we kind of like merged schools.
Yeah, I only just met you in 9th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
So
from
like
9th
13,
grade,
14.
you left in 10th grade, and in 9th grade I fucking hated your guts. I didn't hate your guts, but like...
No, we didn't like
Yeah, we didn't like each other in high school, let's say in 9th grade.
Was there something in particular that like...
No, I don't really know actually.
I don't know, we just never hung out, and like I just thought this kid was weird in 9th grade.
For some reason.
Yeah. It was
But
because...
was there that magical spark that kind of brought
It was
you
like,
together?
I'll tell you what it was. It's because he had a fucking mohawk in like 9th grade.
Yeah, that was fun.
Hey, I respect
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
man.
No, it was like thanks, but it was really not respectful.
Guys,
Bold move.
Yeah, but it
so
was.
speaking of bold moves, do you guys wonder why Mattis is wearing a hat indoors?
I'm not bald.
He's bald. He's balding.
Okay, how much of my beanie do you think I can take off before you see hair?
Oh,
shit.
It's not that bad, but like, yeah.
No, man.
I do feel like I got a few hair
No,
problems.
it's looking pretty normal to me,
Still be
bro.
fine.
Yeah,
But
it's just
hair
my friends that
problems?
bully me, honestly.
We don't bully you.
No, you do.
But you actually have like a problem with your hair, or it's
No,
just-
no.
or you
It's-
just don't like your cut, or
I just like the beanie. But like these
Okay.
guys always told me that my hairline's retracing.
Nah,
I think your beanie suits you well, actually.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like, especially for the winter. Like,
Have you tried growing out your hair? If you don't
yeah,
like it
no,
for
I've done all
like
types of things. That's why I had a mohawk and shit. But
I remember when you grew out your hair as well, actually,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
11th grade and
Yeah.
Backstreet.
Man, me
Boys.
and Ali can definitely refer
Right.
that. Growing out, you know, we're living examples.
no, I feel I got too many people in my family that have like really long hair. A bunch of hippies.
Bunch of hippies.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
I kind of wish I had that, but no. On my mom's side of the family, it's all like bald dudes, you know.
Yeah.
No, on dad's side, it's like the opposite.
Well,
opposite, good hair, I guess.
We make fun of Mattis for like balding, but like I'm actually gonna bald when I'm, because like my grandpa was like
So
bald.
he's more like projecting. Actually.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's apparently from your maternal side, which is kind of terrifying for me, thinking that I fucking love my long hair. It's become part of my identity at this point.
Because
To
from
say
my
it, but-
mom's side, my mom's dad didn't have hair, so my grandpa didn't have hair. He was balding, so like that just means I'm gonna bald.
Oh,
as
it's
well.
bound to happen to me as well,
Yeah.
and that's fucking scary.
Well, I
man.
feel really sad for you guys.
And you've
Like,
got nice long hair as well, bro.
Yeah,
But hey,
nice
I'm gonna
long
be more ready for the podcast. I'm gonna be Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
we're on the way, man.
You know what it is? You and I need to grow beards. I mean, I can kind of already grow a
Dude,
beard.
I can't fucking grow a proper beard. Like I can grow a little bit, you know,
Yeah.
but it just looks like fucking shitty stain.
what? You know what? Give it time, and I think it's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Oh, have you ever tried some razor blades?
Yeah, man. It's true. I usually use the electric one, but yeah, that's the one that I usually go for. So.
But is it true that like if you shave your beard with like razor blade, it doesn't actually do
It's
anything?
definitely true, bro. Like there's
Does
a
it?
certain difference between shaving with the machine and the razor. Like machine kind of fucks up the tips,
Yeah.
but the razor really goes deep and it helps to like make it grow more thicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's a legitimate thing. Yeah.
I used to think the same, and then like I looked it up, you know. Then there are other people that say it's not true. Then some people that say so. I'm just confused. I don't know which one it is.
Yeah.
You never know at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Conflicting.
Yeah.
That's like a lot of things. I feel like in beauty and health, you know.
Yeah.
They tell you opposites. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of things, yeah. Like also health-wise, especially. Like,
Yeah.
different countries, different things. You know, like. Bro.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
I can give you an example. My mom was telling me that like back in like the early 2000s, like around when I was born, she was trying to get like so much medical advice for so many different things, you know, because it's like, first baby, I gotta treat it perfect. And then for my sister's like, I would give a fuck. Let's go with that, you know, that's turned out the way she did, but you know, things happen.
It's like.
But yeah, it's because she was an Italian living in the UK, you know, she called her uncle or something, was like a doctor, and he gave her certain advice. Then her doctor in the UK gave her other advice, and fucking mess, you know. And she's just like, these things are conflicting. What the fuck do I do? And it's like she kind of made her own, you know, from all the information. I think that's kind of the best thing you can do, honestly, is just see what information's out there and see what sounds most reasonable to you.
Yeah, but what do you mean by like there are some differences between some countries?
Oh, in terms of how they handle certain things, like some countries, like doctors in one country will say like, don't let kids eat like this kind of food until this age, and others will say like, no, it's totally fine. So
I mean, who decides that, right? Like,
Well, technically, it's supposed to be like a health thing.
Yeah,
you know?
People who know what they're doing.
Yeah, people who know what they're doing, like doctors, you know. But
Yeah,
even then, there's some things.
But there's still
some things are definite, like, you know, you have a fever, take some fucking paracetamol, you know.
No, that's like a crazy thing between like the Danish side of me and like Bolivian side. Because like in Denmark,
big difference.
Yeah, like in Denmark, you go to the hospital or like the doctor, no matter how sick you are, they're like, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, and the healthcare system.
Yeah, they hate giving you like antibiotics and stuff, especially to kids if you don't need it. They say. So like, you can come in like with a fever and everything. They're like, just go
Tough
home.
Natural
and
I think that's better, bro.
That's better.
Yeah, it could be. But then like I went to Bolivia once and I had like a normal cold, like a fever.
Yeah.
I went to the doctor just in case, because in Bolivia you can get all sorts of like fucked up viruses.
And and about that, actually, I have a big theory about something that I think might not be so much of a theory. Is that in the U.S., the reason why there's a lot of issues is because doctors, like, as soon as there's like a small problem, they administer like a lot of different drugs. Many drugs.
Yeah,
they
that's
them
very
up,
fucked up.
Yeah.
They fill them up, just like, you know, everything, and they just overload them. The same thing with like animals as well, you know.
That's why Denmark
the chicken
is like
industry in the U.S. they fill them up with so many fucking chemicals.
But you know what it is as well with medicines, because like my mom, who's like from Bangladesh, she's like anything that you have in Bangladesh, I think it's the same with Bolivia. It's like if you have anything, straight away they give you some medicine, you know.
They just like inject you with whatever it is.
Whatever it is, and like my mom used to think like, oh, you know, since I got medicine, you're gonna become better, and like with only medicine you can become better. But then she came to Italy and like she went to the doctor when like I had a cold or something, and she's like, the doctor would never give me anything. She's like, oh, he's gonna become better all by himself. My mom used to think that she was a shit doctor.
Bro, it may be like very deep and uncertain, but like, who decides, like, for example, in countries like Bolivia or in Bangladesh, they give you this medicine, but in Europe, in Italy, and in Denmark, they don't. Like, who decides that, man? It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I think it's also due to, like, either, like, the mentality and the way people have been, like, brought up to see different types of medicines. Because in some countries, it's also a lot more, like, natural remedies, you know? Like, in India, actually, my dad was telling me he had a problem with... I can't remember exactly what, but they gave him like certain like herbs or something, and it really helped him. You know, just natural remedies. So now, even today, my dad is much more hesitant to take like artificial medication, whereas in Europe it's maybe more normalized.
But even back in the day, you know, like before we had medicine, people used to use herbs to like treat everything that they had.
Yeah,
and even medicine nowadays comes from basically herbs.
Yeah, and the life standards were so bad back then. Like, it was much more harder.
Yeah.
And people somehow used to thrive, and we're like today's. Yeah. So I personally like trust more like natural kind of herbs and shit.
Yeah.
Rather than drugs. Like, I haven't been sick since like COVID. You know.
Yeah.
Like almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Can't say quite the same for myself.
And also, it's very much, I think it's psychological, man. Like, being sick is like psychological. Like, if you convince your body that it's healthy and you act that way, like, for example, I do meditation almost every morning now. You actually become more defensive, like more powerful through some like kind of sicknesses. I don't know, like,
no, I've heard a lot of that.
If it's too how can I say it, like spiritual bullshit. Yeah, but I think so. Yeah, that's my mentality. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some truth in that for sure. Yeah,
I've kind of convinced myself that like whenever I have a fever and like I have a paracetamol, right away I get good. Like I get well right away. But I think I've just
your body by temporarily lowering.
I've just convinced myself like if I take a paracetamol, I'm gonna become well, and like so it works all the time.
Your whole like mindset changes.
Yeah.
You know?
It's funny how we're talking about this going out of 1 week of sickness. Also, something I've been with a fever. I've been like, fuck paracetamol
you also got sick, man?
Bro.
Dude, everyone I know has gotten sick. Like every single person.
Look, this week has been something's been going around, man. But it's strange because
like
I've always been, my immune system has always been so strong. Like I only got sick like once a year for my whole life. I moved to Amsterdam, man. It must be the partying, the drugs. I don't know. Something. Yeah. Also eating probably less healthy. You know, not eating from Mama's kitchen anymore. Just making my own shit, man.
We eat from Kawa's kitchen.
No, Kawa's kitchen.
Bro.
You know, not
bro,
always.
He cooks so much good shit, bro.
You guys have a homie like cooks for you as well?
Yeah, he's a chef actually.
Kawa,
this
bro.
guy's classmate.
Yeah.
Bro, he cooked a pumpkin squash soup with some meat juice. And today he made us some sun-dried tomatoes hummus, bro. Bro, living with Kawa is like actually
and he left it in like the cutest little box. And it was like, orgy and little heart.
Bro, I'm telling you, I live with these guys now. Like, I'm also Bengali. Like, I'll help out sometimes, but these guys are on another level. I'm so happy that I live with them, man.
Bro, yeah.
You get free food as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like, I was thinking the other day, like, if Mochi wasn't there, that's the guy I have in my house. Like, if he didn't cook for me, I don't know what the fuck I would have eaten today, you know? Lifesavers, man.
This guy's fucking crazy. You know what he does? He eats one meal a day,
it's
and
Ramadan,
that's it.
bro. It's Ramadan.
He eats one meal a day.
It's Ramadan permanently.
Yeah.
Which time
do you do that to yourself?
That depends, like, on my schedule. I try to keep in the middle of the day. That's my favorite.
But by
if I did that to myself, knowing my metabolism, bro, if I don't eat like a lot, bro, I just lose weight automatically.
No, for me it's like my metabolism's slow as fuck. So like I actually feel better that way. So I just do it.
You adapt to your own body.
Yeah.
Bro, I think there shouldn't be a rule for like 3 times meal a day.
No,
that just depends on your your metabolism and your own
for me it should be like 5. I remember when I was trying no, but seriously, dude, when I was trying to like gain weight, gain like muscle mass when I was like 16, and I for 1 year I was actually working out like like 5 times a week or something. I was going hard at it. And the personal trainer guy was like, you need like 3,000 calories a day, man. 3,000. It was like take like 5 meals. I was stuffing myself. Shit, at one point, I was fucking crazy 16-year-old me looking at these bodybuilder videos, and I was like, I'll take 5 eggs in the morning. Just of course, give me that shit, bro. Give me that protein, motherfucker. And then now I'm kind of recovering for that, but I got sick of eggs, fuck eggs, bro. I don't want shit anymore.
It's definitely the case where like losing weight is definitely easier than like trying to gain weight. Like,
it depends.
It
for
does
me,
depend.
it's definitely the opposite. Like,
is it?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Because gaining weight is actually for me gaining weight is easy.
Yeah,
I think it's like when you're fat, it's like gaining weight is easy, but then when you're like thin, gaining weight is hard.
It was so like for a long time I had no idea people like struggle to gain weight, Because growing up, it was always the opposite. I didn't care.
It's also the culture of people have to lose weight in Europe. It's like this. And it's ironic because in India, a lot of the time, it's like people with more weight. It's like more healthy. You know, like. And also, everything is so like, it's so contradictory because we think our beauty standards are like absolute, but they're not. In India, there's like whitening cream, to make your skin paler, which is like that ridiculously unhealthy and just strange. But it also goes the other way. In my opinion, white women don't necessarily look better when they're more tan. I just don't think, personally, for me, I think,
I used to actually use the Indian whitening cream. It's called the Fair and Lovely or something.
What the fuck?
Why, bro? Why did you use it?
No, it was just because like I just needed a cream, and like you just go to a Bangla store and like you just pick it up and like you just use it.
You didn't know.
But I just never clocked that people are trying to actually become white.
That's why you were so fucking white for like a good 3 months. Started ordering me Starbucks and shit, bro.
But it actually works. The cream actually works. I find. Yeah.
Like if you want to get whiter.
Yeah.
I mean,
I might be capping. I have no clue.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Do you know why in like India and Bangladesh, I think like the people are trying to get more white?
I think it's
is there like a historical explanation for that?
I think it's a natural human mindset to want what you don't have.
It's because like when people in Bangladesh and India see people like the white people here in the Western world, see them like thriving and like living their lives luxuriously, doing all these expensive things, they think, oh, white is better, white means power.
Yeah. And then you see white women want to be tan, and it's like you just want what you don't have. Fat people want to be skinny people want to be fat.
That's 90% of it. I think.
Dark, like. What's wrong with people, man? Just accept yourself.
You just like look around and you see things you don't have, and you're like, oh, I want to become that,
Yeah.
And people pursue it.
And it's also almost kind of seen as like if you're in Bangladesh at least, it's kind of seen as if you have darker skin, it's like you do dirtier jobs.
And like you're outside in the sun more and stuff like that. Yeah.
And if you're like more pale, a bit whiter, you're like more inside, office job, more expensive, luxurious life.
Maybe because of like the British colonizer elites. Because those guys were really pale.
The Brits, man.
Yeah.
As someone from England, I can tell you, fuck the British. What they've done, they fucked up.
They fucked up the world, bro.
Yeah.
India. I learned this fact about India. It was like they were like part of like 20% of the world's economy in terms of contribution, and they went down to like less than 4% after the British went there and fucked it up. It's insane.
I mean, Britain just came in and was like the middleman, because they just took all the resources they were already cultivating and making.
The middleman is always the problem, bro. Someone's getting.
Someone who's just as bad as England. The French.
The French.
The
The
of course.
French. They need to give us back the Mona Lisa. It belongs to Italy.
That's true. We're on the way.
Yeah.
It belongs to Italy.
Yeah.
Mona Lisa
What the
belongs
fuck,
to Italy.
man? I've never thought about this, bro. What the hell?
Give it back.
Yeah,
Give it back.
Do you know how many people would come to see the Mona Lisa, bro? If it was in Italy.
A lot.
At least
People come to Italy for so many reasons already, though. Don't worry about it.
One more, you know, one more.
We'll give them Mona Lisa. Just keep it,
The
motherfucker.
French could
Keep your
keep it.
baguettes in your Mona Lisa.
If France didn't have the Mona Lisa, what would they have? You know, like,
The Eiffel Tower, but
too long of a queue.
yeah,
Yeah.
The Eiffel Tower doesn't even look that great unless it's lit up. In my
it's a
opinion.
giant
Yeah,
dildo.
true.
That giant.
It's actually a giant
But I guess the French enjoy it, so.
Oh, it could be the Statue of Liberty.
The French like their dildos.
Yeah. Life is boring over there, I heard, you know.
Actually, now that I think about it, baguettes, Eiffel Tower, they love their pointy stuff.
Little sus.
Yeah,
Little
little
sus.
sus, a little sus.
They don't like winning, though, apparently.
Yeah,
Because they lost the Euros.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like that.
Yeah, they don't like
they
winning.
hate winning.
Neither do the Brits, by the way.
But they did win the Nations League though, so
Mm.
shit.
Are you guys into football?
No, actually, like I hate football.
Oh,
Same.
okay.
No.
We have that surprisingly as someone from
But I
Napoli.
can't elaborate on-
Napoli. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
But I can elaborate on some football things.
No, it's good, it's good.
Guys,
I'm
Forza,
unfortunately very ignorant. The only players I know are Messi, Ronaldo, and like Balotelli.
That's
about
guys,
it.
like about it.
if anybody ever asks you guys like what team you support, always say Roma. Forza
Napoli,
Roma.
Napoli,
Roma,
bro.
Roma, bro, Roma.
What you?
Roma, right? Not Napoli.
I don't fucking care, man.
Roma. Ali says Roma.
Ali says Napoli.
Ali looks like a
He
Romanista.
looks more like.
Oh,
Ali could be a Romanista.
Milan.
No. Get out of here, man.
I was obsessed with Kaka back in the day when
Yeah,
I was
Kaka.
like 7 or 8.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I had my birthday present was an AC Milan
With-
tricot like
Nice,
with
nice.
Kaka on it. I
Yeah.
think it was 6. His number was 6 or
I think
something.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was obsessed with him, man.
I remember we
Yeah.
used to give people like the shirts, but of the wrong like team,
Yeah.
like the opposite team. But like as kids, you do it like in front of like all the parents and stuff. So they would have to act happy, like oh thank you, and like you're like fuck you, bro.
You know, that's actually pretty smart for like birthday presents. Like we should all start doing that now.
Yeah.
Give something that they hate, but they have to pretend to like, cause like you know it's their birthday.
But if it's a good
Get
friend,
them
you
some
also
socks, man. Socks is always.
Yeah.
No, but socks are useful though.
That's
Socks
the,
are
yeah, that's the
useful.
thing. Like I
So
could use
it's
a few
such a
socks.
grandma present for
No,
your
but like
birthday.
the more you grow up, the more you realize
Christmas
how much you need
socks, bro.
socks.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I never thought about that, man. Like
Yeah.
I lose socks instantly.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
What's something Kawa hates? Metal, bro. Let's get him a metal CD.
Let's get him a like extreme grindcore t-shirt. Yeah, bro.
It's
No,
like,
I would
oh,
get-
thank you.
I would get Kawa like an Arctic Monkeys t-shirt. Yeah.
Oh, you know what you should get Kawa? But it's gonna be a nice present, like a filter for the water, so all the hormones from the water they filter out.
Kawa's definitely gonna listen to this podcast. No spoilers for you,
Bro,
Kawa.
I'm 100% sure. Like I bet that Kawa won't listen to this podcast. I'm sure, bro.
I'm also sure he never listens to any of our other podcasts, so we're
Yeah,
good.
get called out by the way.
Yeah, Kawa.
No, but you don't know the story that we had the other day. So I went
Probably
over
not.
to their house, and
Yeah.
Kawa was there, our friend, and he came up with this crazy theory that there are hormones in the water.
Right.
Because you know when people, did he say women when they piss?
Because of the
Uh,
augmented use of like anti-pregnancy pills that they take monthly,
Mm-hmm.
the estrogen in there like stays in the water,
Right.
doesn't get filtered. So then when
The
we
water-
drink that, the fucking
You know
piss
about
water,
this?
then we also get more feminine.
So we
Oh,
become gay.
This is the reason why our
Yeah, that's what-
generation.
Because we drink tap water.
Alex Jones was saying this for like 3 years now.
The frogs are getting
Yeah.
gay.
Alex Jones?
Good, Kawa listens to this
Alex
podcast.
Jones?
He's gonna be pissed.
Alex Jones is like this like conspiracy theorist guy. He's like one of the
Okay.
oldest, I would say. OG, yeah.
To Kawa's credit, he didn't say it in such a way. He said it's a possibility, but you know,
Yeah.
he's gonna put it out there so Kawa doesn't murder us.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
okay,
Alex
Kawa.
Jones, like he was saying, the frogs are turning gay, you know, because they're drinking the plant water.
Okay.
Top two conspiracy theorists: Alex Jones, Kawa Lino.
Collab, you know.
Cola, you know, they could, you know.
He's wearing a tinfoil hat at the moment.
Nah. I don't think so. Like that's not very scientific, man. Like
Yeah.
I don't drink that shit. I don't even consume it. Like it's just runs over my body as
Yeah.
surgeon.
Mm.
So what, man? Like how could that turn me gay, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And also, there is also like shit, cum, and piss in the toilet water. Like it's not only estrogen.
Right, we should
It's a shit ton of other things as well.
If you're worried about the estrogen pills that some women are taking, like I think you got a lot of other stuff to worry about. Yeah, that's a good point. No, but the water here is supposedly the cleanest in the world. So
yeah, in the world.
Yeah, so this is as good as it gets.
What? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, this place is not even that good.
It's cleaner than Napoli for sure.
So, bro, how do you like living in Amsterdam?
It's quite nice. I mean, I live in Harlem, which is
yeah.
basically the same, but I like having like a bit of quiet, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not always party around you.
What about you guys?
Yeah.
How's Amsterdam for
I
you?
absolutely love it, man.
Absolutely amazing.
What makes it so
banging.
beautiful? What makes it so enjoyable for you guys?
Oh yeah, bro, just like the vibe that's too classical
The
answer,
people
but
you meet is.
I mean,
Yeah.
bro, it's so multicultural. Like, I see like you guys are from like Bangladesh in this household, and I come to this house and I smell some very delicious Indian Bangladesh kind of food. Yeah, and then I go outside. Like there are Dutch people, there are Asian people, like people all over the world. This guy's fucking half British Indian and half Italian. Like, and I kind of live with all these guys that are multicultural, and I think that's pretty sick. Like, cause I like culture, and this place is one of the best cities in the world to experience different cultures.
Yeah.
You know, that's definitely that. Also, like, I love the like historical buildings and shit, like this kind of vibe of Netherlands too. Yeah, bro, and it's fucking Amsterdam. Like, there are like legal prostitution going on in the street, and you can buy fucking shrooms from a shop, man. Like, that's...
And then like you keep walking and there's a church like in between all of that.
Yeah.
And then like a school.
And the Turkish guy selling some donor
It's
just
really,
below it. It's crazy, man. Like, for example, I could have gone to Germany for studying as well, but I did not, because Germany it's fucking boring, man. There's nothing going on in some
Berlin.
German,
Berlin is
some
good,
German
but the rest,
village. No, but I think
There's a
Amsterdam is
few
way
cool
better
places,
than
yeah.
Berlin, actually.
Yeah, if you don't speak German especially, like it's pretty nice here.
I hear it's super chill. And
I would say here definitely it's like a bit way more colorful. Like I don't know, I see places in color almost. Like here it's so many vibrant colors. Like
it's a nice way to see it, man. It's very vibrant. Like just today they had the crazy. I don't know if you guys saw, but they had like a huge like parade where they were like kind of protesting, but not really protesting.
Was it the shrooms or like the acid one?
Oh, where it said like acid truck or something? Yeah, it was like crazy all over the city, everyone partying on like trucks.
Oh wow.
It was like booming techno music and they were like marching all across Amsterdam, thousands of people all across. Yeah. I was gonna go but I ended up falling asleep after work and just but dude, like for me Amsterdam is definitely like the parties, the people, the crazy open-mindedness, super important.
Yeah.
Exactly. Super fucking important. Very interesting people that have done so many different things, you really learn a lot from people. People that inspire you to do a lot of things.
Exactly, man.
People very motivated.
I actually last year, my life last year these days exactly, yeah. My life pretty much sucked. Like I was living in a hotel room with a person that I don't really like that much, but like a friend from Milan came over, and we got so drunk, like we smoked weed and ate some brownies and shit, and we went to the city. And there was this homeless guy. And bro, like, it was one of the best experiences of my life to talk with that guy.
Yeah.
Because he was like a follower of Buddha. And I think, I don't really remember the conversation, but he talked about like, there's this 6 or 7 days discipline of Buddha. Like, one day don't eat shit. The other day do something else. And like, the guy was hooked up with this idea that there's this homeless guy from Romania. But... like, it was an experience, man. Like, you don't ever expect some people on the street, some homeless people, to be that wise.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I like Amsterdam, man.
Yeah.
Like, you can find all sorts of crazy, very interesting people there.
Yeah.
Like, just go on the streets, drunk or sober, doesn't matter. Like, just go meet some people.
Whatever
like,
state you are, it's always
everyone
nice.
has some interesting stories to tell, bro. That's that's what makes the city special.
It's a very good place to be young, I think, and like discover people and understand like.
And discover yourself as well.
Yeah, exactly. Because once you see like so many different perspectives, you're like, oh shit, where do I fit in here? You know?
Yeah.
What do I think about all this?
It's all just like building
Take
blocks.
many perspectives and build your own.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like so many building blocks. Like there's so many people that you meet. There's so many stories that you hear. The experiences that other people have that you're probably not gonna have. It's just so nice to hear those experiences from their point of view. So like you probably aren't gonna have the same experience, but like it's so still nice to hear their perspective. Like you grow as a person with that as well.
But also you realize like how like crazy the stories are that people have, you know?
Yeah, bro.
You don't like always think about that. And now each time I see someone, I'm like, this motherfucker probably has a crazy story.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kawa has a pretty. Did Kawa ever make brownies for you guys, like hash brownies?
No.
Bro, I would die if I took hash brownies. My wheat tolerance is so low. So when I took a bunch, I can't remember how much.
You know what?
I couldn't move. I was on the bed. I was like,
shit.
Sinking into
Actually,
the bed.
like edibles hit me way less harder than smoking. Like smoking,
How?
it wakes me, bro. I don't know.
For me, it's like a full body.
But like,
No, edibles are much more in your body as well. Yeah.
we together been to a concert lately. It was
Kiga Kumo.
yeah, it was September.
Maybe it was not a great brown, you know. First.
No, September. It's a Japanese band,
Steven, yeah.
psychedelic rock band, Japanese.
Oh, beautiful band.
But they live in Amsterdam because they were kind of kicked out from Japan because they were like because of their lifestyle, like they were into psychedelics and music and Japanese people. I think
It's hard to deviate from normality when you're a Japanese person living in Japan.
Yeah, so they're living in Amsterdam right now, and a friend from who's studying in Leiden come, and we ate a brownie from Amnesia coffee shop, like half by half, and last year I ate the
whole half.
one, half.
Wow, that's
1/3 of that thing, and I was having a very good high. Like I wasn't paranoid, but you like think of a good high, but without any paranoia effects. Like it's super good stuff. But this time nothing happened, man. Like nothing even happened. So I don't know.
Bro.
And if I like take one hit from a fucking joint, I get high instantly.
Yeah.
Right.
Bro, I'm sorry to drag Kawa's name out like this many times, but if Kawa ever offers you a edible, don't take it, bro. Bro, fucking last year, like I'm gonna say the story anyways on the podcast at this point.
I'm not there, so
yeah. So what happens is that 3 of us were chilling at like this friend's place, and then Kawa just walks in with like these brownies that he made, and he made these brownies with 5 grams of hash. And it's like little tray with like these like small pieces. Like he brings 2 pieces. He's like the first thing he says as soon as he walks in is like, guys, these edibles will get you fucking high. And like for Kawa who smokes every day, it's like if he says that even he got super fucked up, you know they're gonna be fucking strong, right?
Yeah.
So we had this other homie with us at that point. He doesn't really smoke that much, doesn't really eat edibles that much.
He shouldn't have been there, to be honest. You don't want to be like the newbie with a bunch of stoners, you know?
So what happens is that Kawa walks in with these edibles. So I split mine in half, and I give my other half to this other friend of mine that doesn't really do smoke that much. And then my other friend, who also got a piece from Kawa, also splits his in half and then gives it. So he basically had a full one. And my friend and I had half and half. And at a certain point, you could see that he was enjoying himself. He was having a good time. And all of a sudden, there's a switch in his eyes. It's like,
oh shit.
He opens his eyes like,
dude, when you get that kick and you're like, oh shit.
It's like, shit was about to hit the ceiling right then. He goes over to my friend. He's like, dude, I don't feel so well. Can you please take me home? And I see that, and I see that he's panicking. Like he started to panic.
Oh shit, bro! That's the worst feeling.
That's the worst feeling ever.
Yeah.
And I see that. I'm like, all right, Kawa, we should probably like escort him home as well. We don't make it even 5 steps out of the fucking room. He falls onto like our shoulders. His face turns all white. His lips turn all blue, and he just fades. No, he didn't puke yet at that point yet.
Yeah.
He passed out.
Huh?
He passed out.
He passed out, and his face was all white. His lips were all blue. We're like, fuck, do we really have to call a hospital, or like, do we have to call an ambulance for this? And then luckily he like regained conscience after a little bit, but that shit was so fucking scary, bro. That shit was so fucking scary.
Yeah, that's why you don't take edibles from some stoner.
From
Kawa. Or from Kawa.
Stoner shot, dude.
Yeah, we might call this podcast Kawa's podcast, yeah? Could be.
Yeah.
How you met Kawa?
Huh? No, I have no idea.
No, you did meet Kawa, but you just left early, bro.
At the
Brazilian guy with full tats on his arm.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
My height, basically.
Your height.
Yeah.
Beard.
Yeah.
I might remember
like
about
his
that.
ears are like.
I'll meet him one day.
No, you did meet him. You said you even shook his hand and said hi.
Yeah, but like properly, like actually talk, you know.
True.
We should go to our place and have a podcast with Kawa as well.
Yeah.
5 of us.
Maybe Martin if you
Martin too.
That would be sick.
Yeah, that was my dream actually, man. Like you, me, Martin, and Kawa having a podcast.
You know what? You guys should have a house podcast where like it's just the 4 of you discussing what happens in the week.
Bach podcast.
The Bach podcast. Are you ever gonna make that group of like other people that just visit the house every now and then? That would be a sick group.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, definitely.
Salmon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Like talking about Amsterdam, I was throughout my whole life like I was an outcast from the groups of people that I were in, because I was acting a bit weird compared to them. Like everyone was like, "Ali, are you okay, bro?" Like, why are you so fucking dumb, man?
Yeah.
kind of that shit. And you know what? When I'm like living my life right now, I'm the most normal guy out of these crazy people. Like,
You find crazy motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like I know all sorts of like artist kind of people, like Salmon, like crazy guy, like this guy, and Kawa has like very good friends. Like, this is the group of people that's fitting to my personality.
Yeah.
You know?
But you guys were just made for each other as roommates as well, because like you guys jam all the time.
Yeah.
And, like you guys can actually
shit.
play,
Absolutely.
sing.
What do you guys play, man?
I play mainly guitar, just a little bit of drums and.
Nice.
Yeah, I play bass mainly, a bit of guitar and a bit of drums.
Nice.
But it's like
He's quite good at all of them, to be honest.
Bro,
thank you, bro.
You need to see the video that he posted of like them jamming. It's actually pretty sick.
Yeah, but
Nice.
like me, him, and Kawas, we're all roommates, and our like special ability is that we can actually change our instruments while jamming. Like Jivan, all of a sudden he goes to guitar, and I go to drums, and Kawa goes to
No, I grew up with a
Kawa's
bunch
the
of
drummer.
Yeah, I grew up with a bunch of musicians, so like I fucking love jams and stuff. Like takes me back.
Do you play music as well?
No, I was the one who decided not to play because like my brother was really good at everything he touched. So I'm kind of competitive, so I had to find something else. Now I'm into like media production and stuff. Yeah.
Now you're managing it, or like you plan on.
Okay. We have to see.
It's important, I think, for being a musician to never compare yourself to others and always just try to continuously improve yourself and find your own style as well.
Yeah.
If you also look up to others, you maybe take too much from
I sucked at like everything I played. I couldn't. I'm almost playing guitar like since 8 years now, but I sucked until the last year. And I started practicing.
You studied it properly, right?
Yeah, but bro, I couldn't even play a fucking A major chord. Like I didn't know. I knew guitar for 7 years, you know. But then I actually started all over, like from the very beginning, and I practice daily, bro. And I'm not so much better right now. Like I can improvise some shit.
I approve.
Like I think for like any musicians listening to right now, like the tip is just practicing daily. I know it's going to be hard to maintain that discipline, but yeah.
As with anything, you have to maintain this.
Amsterdam, man. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. No, I definitely say like I really enjoy hearing stories, you know.
Yeah.
Bro, you said you were interested in video production.
Yeah. I make like I've done advertisements and stuff.
But
now I'm trying I'm trying to do music videos mainly.
Oh shit, man.
I got my first one like planned for this semester, let's say.
And you got some new clients.
Oh yeah, of course. No, like musicians, especially right now, I'm trying to do it for free or like really cheap, just to get the experience.
Bro, do you know there is a YouTube channel called KeyEXP?
No, I don't think so.
Bro, my life goal, like my dream job, is to film musicians while they play live. There is a Seattle-based radio station which has also a YouTube channel. They organize some events. Then they film those events with super quality stuff and like super filming techniques, you know. And it's very quality stuff, man. Like, cause like when you watch those videos when you're high, like you get super trippy stuff, like, you know, holy shit, like those guys are amazing, you know?
Yeah. No, there's a big market actually. Like I know a group that's working on it right now, like for filming at concerts, because there's clearly a demand with all the views from like the handheld ones, like phones or whatever.
Yes.
But the professional like industry has kind of gone away. because so many people are filming on their phones. So
yeah, it's so easy
that's also what I want to do. Like, and I study media and culture at UVA.
Okay.
Which you choose between television and film.
Yeah.
And people who chose film are actually doing some film practices right now. Like the university requires some professional cameras, and they record their own films. I chose television, so that's like more. You analyze the industry of television. Yeah. But I also get to record some films in the second term.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah.
But like our interests are similar.
Yeah, for sure. I'll keep your contact.
Yeah, sure, bro.
You know what's crazy? That's the other thing I love about Amsterdam is the connections that you make with people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because we don't realize it, but like we're at the age where like we have to be making connections because like in the future you never know who you're gonna need.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
And like you meet all types of people that have like all types of like startups and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you know the guy who's doing the silent disco.
Yeah, Samin.
Samin's
doing the silent
disco.
disco.
We're all good friends with Sam.
Yeah.
And then like I just like all of a sudden these guys show up in my house and like 2 of them are DJs. Like, they want to do stuff in Patronat and stuff like.
You know Cyril?
No, I don't.
No, he doesn't know Cyril. But you know, he's talking about like these other 2 guys at his place in Harlem, and they DJ, and they apparently want to have a what?
Yo, they call it Unit 240.
Okay.
Unite 240.
Nice.
And it's like they're gonna do throw parties basically, but then like where you pay for the entrance.
Right? I'm gonna be there, bro. It's gonna be
for
sick,
sure.
yeah.
But like in Patronat, it's gonna be like amazing.
And then always supporting friends.
You're gonna organize stuff in Patronat?
No, my friend is. Yeah. I might help, but that's about it, I think.
Who knows? Maybe one day we can play in Patronat, me, Ali, and Cal.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that would be amazing. So, what do you think about the ADA Amsterdam dance event so far?
It was quite nice actually. I went on Wednesday.
No, you went Thursday. I went Wednesday. Yeah.
No, it was kind of nice. I went to the hardstyle one with 2 friends. Pretty good. A lot of people tripping. Yeah, it was kind of weird actually. Like we were really vibing, but it's kind of sad to say, but like the amount of times that you saw someone getting like harassed or grabbed.
Oh
like,
shit.
Yeah. Like I came with 2 friends and both of them got grabbed. One of them twice, one of them once. Like that's a little fucked up, you know.
Yeah, bro, that's very fucked up.
Yeah.
That's very very.
And like and also like because one of them, like the motherfucker literally like took a nibble off her shoulder, you know, started like biting on her shoulder, and she turns around and you can just see this guy is so fucked up on drugs, like his pupils are huge, and doesn't know what he's doing, so you kind of like can't push him away or get angry either, you know.
Yeah.
But it's just uncomfortable, I feel like.
I mean,
bro,
yeah,
like,
to a certain extent, if he's biting, you can definitely push him.
Yeah.
You're having such a great time on
That's
some
the thing. Yeah.
ecstasy or some other shit, or you're sober, doesn't care, like, and some guy comes and like touches you, bro.
Yeah, but it like it's been a while since I went out to like festivals and stuff, you know. So I forgot how crazy it is, but like it like just happening in front of you like twice. Like imagine how much is happening on that dance floor, you know.
Bro, being chick is so hard, like in some
it
ways.
is.
Yeah, but my
There's a
other
lot
friend
of
was a
ways.
guy, dude. He's this huge fucking Iranian kid, and still some girl came up and just like fucking grabbed his dick. I was like, "Do you wanna?" And he said, "Nah, I'm good." But like,
Yeah, that's also sucks, man.
Yeah.
Somehow I always stay untouched, but I think
I can see how.
Harsh. No, I think I give off a vibe of like, don't fucking touch me, you know.
Fair enough. Yeah. No, but like that's also the thing, because like as a guy, you know, like I'm walking down Belmer, like from your place to my place, it's like a 20-minute walk. I'll do it, no problem, at 12 at night. I'm scared, but can you imagine being a girl and having to do that road at night? It must be you must be freaking out, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, at least you're in Amsterdam. Like, you're still in Belmer.
Yeah.
But you're in Amsterdam. Like, there could be so much worse. Like, for example, in my city, like in Istanbul.
Yeah.
There's entire cities that you can't walk alone if you're a woman. Like.
Yeah.
It's in Bangladesh as well. It's like there are so many roads where like you just can't walk around alone.
So in that way you're blessed, but even like here where it doesn't really get much better, you know?
Yeah.
Do you go to Bangladesh often?
The last time that I went was last year, 2020. 2019, it turned 2020. I came back. I went December, came back January, and then COVID happened and I couldn't go back. I want to go back so bad, bro.
Yeah, is it nice, bro?
It's nice because of family. It's also a nice place. I would recommend you guys go at like some point in your life.
No,
yeah, but
we gotta see more of the world actually.
Yeah.
I want to go to Nepal and Tibet.
Yeah,
Those kind of places.
Japan is number 1 on my list of places
I'm
to
gonna
go.
Thailand as well.
Because you know what, I was high on Vondel Park
Yeah.
at night, like a month earlier or something, and there was this Mexican couple and their friend from Belgium, and those guys went to Tibet and to Nepal and all those spiritual places where there are monks and Buddhist temples on the mountains and shit. And the Belgium guy said like, actually you have to, if you want to go to Nepal, you have to do it like instantly, because China's starting to colonize those places. So I don't know like if
Chinese
it's
expansion.
And also like once the Dalai Lama dies, there's no new one. So like a lot of the culture's gonna disappear slowly.
Have you guys been exposed to like a lot of Islam, or like have you guys?
Well, I lived in Qatar for 3 years.
Okay,
so I lived with Sharia law. Yeah.
But have you gone to like mosques and stuff and like kind of seen how they pray? And
Bro, I've been a like Muslim. I've been in Muslim culture my whole life, bro.
Nice.
So yes, I've been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why do you ask?
Yeah, were you going somewhere with that?
No, I wasn't going anywhere with that. It's just because like I myself, I want to just experience a lot of the religions and like see how each religion is.
So,
and, like,
what are your takes on religion, guys? Actually, are you guys religious?
It's really weird because like I'm quite a logical thinker, I guess. So like logically, I don't see anything like I don't see a God being there. But I'm also very spiritual in some ways, you know. And, like,
exactly. Yeah.
There's like a few low points in my life where like I really didn't know what to do. So then all of a sudden I'm like praying to God, you know. Because like that's kind of what I do.
Personally, it's like I view religion as like a bit of a guideline. If like I see anything from any religion that says that, or like has something that I like, I feel like is a good thing, I like take it on and like be like, yes, this is something that's like helping me, you know.
Yeah.
But am I a devout? No, not really, because I am a Muslim. But like I also
not a blind follower.
It's like I still enjoy myself. I still like do a lot of stuff.
Do you believe in God? Would you say overall?
Overall. Even atheists kind of believe in God, you know, because like
bro, I have a really deep conversation topic actually, but it's very fucked up deep. Are you ready?
Go on.
So you said you're a Muslim.
Yeah.
But you drink.
Yeah.
So that technically doesn't make you a Muslim, because in Islam there's like I think 6 rules. I'm not sure, but one of them is don't drink.
Yeah.
And technically, if you're drinking, you're not a Muslim, bro.
Yeah.
But
here's also the thing, like I agree with that as well. And another thing is at this point I'm also, you know, should I call myself a Muslim? I still identify as one. I still grew up as one. I still kind of follow a lot of the guidelines from there.
But I think that's the most important then, no? If you think you're a Muslim, then
it's the thought behind it, because you know there's also like a whole conversation about gays and the LGBTQ community.
Yeah.
Where like in Islam it's kind of seen as you shouldn't be supporting those, and like that's kind of wrong. But
even masturbation is seen as wrong.
Yeah, right. But it's kind of like there are some points where like I disagree with my religion, and I think like it's not like you should follow it blindly, but it's like not set in stone for me. It's like I'll take it as a guideline more so. So in the end, like would I call myself a Muslim? It's like a loose term for me. It's a loose.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if you like you call it like because. Bro, like in my country, there is so many like Turkish people who label themselves as Muslims, but like and they pray and they tend to be super religious and shit. But at the end of the day, they drink their fucking rakıs like Turkish.
But you know what I think overall, like is it the same in Islam that God is forgiving and everything? It is, right?
Yeah.
Because the way I see it, if God is forgiving and understanding, then you know like I feel like some things are reasonable to follow, like religiously, but some things it's like, dude, like if you're not harming anybody in the process, or even really harming yourself, it's not like you're an alcoholic, then bro, like have a beer, man.
Yeah.
Like, just overall, you know, I feel like, you know, religion puts things into like
black and white.
The black and white little boxes, you know, it categorizes things, and it's a way, you know, it divides. It's like you're this religion, that religion's or different, you know.
But I
think it should be just a greater concept of spirituality, you know, that just you follow kind of God or something in your own way, you know. I feel like that's a healthy way to do it. That's what I think, you know. Kind of get your own take on it and you know, explore that in your own way.
Yeah, actually, like your perceptions of the world around you is very limited. Like you're bound to your own body and to your own senses. So, like I personally think that the best a person can do, like in order to like have faith and stuff, is to rely on his or her body. That's what I do. Like I rely on my body and my senses very much. Like it's my own God to myself. Because like I don't even know like if the senses I'm like having are for real or for not. So yeah, like before believing to a god in the skies, I first believe in my body.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's also a Buddhist way to do that. You know.
Yeah.
Like I did not study Quran or Bible, or like, but I read some shit about Buddhism, and I think it's the most fitting religion for me. But I don't want to sound certain, you know. But I think Buddhism is nice.
Yeah,
I really enjoy reading like Buddhism.
Yeah,
there's a lot of good philosophies there.
Another thing with religion, like that I kind of see it as, is like you have religion, and like the people that kind of believe in God, it's like they kind of need that kind of figure to say like everything's gonna be all right. You know, not everyone can be like so. Yeah, not everyone can be so comfortable with themselves, and you know they don't believe in themselves as much, so they need someone else to believe in.
And also, not everyone can like accept the chances of things not turning out well. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So they need something or someone to believe in, and that so much happens to be God for like a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like there are this people in the world that are so fucking blind. Like they only believe in God. Like their whole system of thought is about religion, and I think that's very fucked up. Because like you can't have a conversation or have an argument with those people because they won't listen to you because they have so like blind vision that they only like believe to God. I think that's like
it's so set in stone that if that was to break, it would shatter their reality.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. It's bigotry.
So crazy to think.
Bigotry.
I think it's good to have a foundation that can't crumble that easily. You know, that can take a little more.
Yeah. Do you guys wanna end this on a even deeper question?
Yeah,
Yes, sure.
Are you happy?
Bro, I'm so fucking happy.
Nice.
Thanks that you asked that, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm like last year where there was all this pandemic stuff going on, everywhere was closed. I wasn't that depressed, but I wasn't that happy too. Like
this year has definitely been better, I think.
I didn't have any like close friends living in myself like in the Netherlands, Amsterdam. But this year I have the opportunity to like meet all these kinds of people, like as I said before, and I thanks bro. And it was in a Joe Rogan podcast, I think. There was this guy asking like, how happy are you in a scale out of 1 to 10, and like think of yourselves, like, and if you think like 7 out of 10. That's not very happy, bro. Like, why aren't you a 9 or a 10
out of 10?
Even? Yeah. So, I said, I watched this video of podcast this summer, and I said I'm 7 out of 10 while I was living in Istanbul with my parents, which I was quite happy. By the way, I didn't do shit in Istanbul. Like, I only practiced guitar, worked out daily and did some yoga and things like because I'm not living in the city. If I was living in the city, like I would go outside and shit, but I didn't do any of this. But I was still happy. Like I was 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
But now, like I'm definitely 8 or 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Because I can play better guitar now, and I think I'm physically very healthy because I did that stuff while I have nothing to do. So, bro, it's about contribution. Like, if you contribute to your happiness, you somehow end up being happy.
Like, also, if you prioritize your happiness, you know, if you take it seriously, you're like, okay, if this is what I like doing, then I need to do this, you know?
Do you also feel like it's a mindset? It's definitely, you need to be in the right mindset to be happy as well.
And also, I live with so happy people around. Like, Kawa is very happy. Jivan is definitely very happy. It also, it definitely affects you. Like, if you're always around the people who are, like, pessimistic and, like, oh, life is like shit. Oh, shit, I feel so shitty.
Yeah, I definitely had a problem with that.
And also, you try to help them. You try to help them.
It doesn't if it doesn't work, then you feel useless. And, like, to relate to them, you kind of have to go to that level, you know?
Yeah.
And,
it's also very important to have energies from the people.
Yeah.
That's
and
also a good way
surround yourself with good people.
That's also a good aspect of Amsterdam, you know?
Yeah.
Bro,
definitely.
In Amsterdam, like, most of the people I see and interact throughout the day, they're very happy. Like, from the guy who works at a coffee shop to the guy who works at the streets, they give you this nice vibe, like which I can't have from my city, like from Istanbul, because in Istanbul there are lots of more like problems here in the Netherlands, like political shit, you know.
Yeah.
So the people are usually pissed off, and I'm not making this stuff up. Like it's a fact. Like you can check like Turkish Twitter and shit, you know. You can see that. So yeah, bro. Like Netherlands is. I feel more happy there.
All roads lead to Amsterdam. That's what I was
All
saying.
roads lead to Amsterdam, and then hopefully
One way or
Rome
another.
when they legalize.
One day.
One day, Italy's a bit, all the signatures are like,
Bro,
oh,
they're
they're
close.
fake, they're fake.
Bro, they're close. They're close.
They were trying to delegitimize them.
We've got CBD now. We've got CBD, so
We've
that's
had that for a
already.
while.
It's been there for a while.
It's been there for a while,
Yeah,
but
it's
like
been
we're
there
just
for a
that
while.
one
We were in high
step
school
closer.
when,
And is it expensive though?
No, it's
Yeah.
it depends. You can get them for 5 years a gram as well. You
It's
can get-
expensive for Rome, I'd say.
Yeah,
For a CB, yeah.
yeah.
Are you happy, bro?
Am I happy? Yeah, I'm happy as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I'm happy as fuck.
That's good
I
to
couldn't
hear.
be happier.
Okay.
I could not be happier.
Alright.
Why that is, I don't know. It must be like the past experiences that I've had. Cause like I had a period in my life where like after high school, I definitely wasn't happy. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do with my life, and now I'm somewhere. I'm doing something. I have people that I love around me, meeting new people every day. Meet people that are also happy. People that like have other experiences.
Making this podcast right now.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, that's me.
Happy, man.
What about you?
I'm pretty happy. I mean, for me, like you say, like out of 1 to 10, how happy am I? Like for my whole life, if I could hit 5, then I was happy. Like if I'm okay, then I'm happy. I got a lot of satisfaction from just being okay. But I think last year I was not that happy. Like Corona, getting like stuck in one place.
Yeah.
I was trying to like work my ass off as well. Like if I can't have fun, I'm just gonna work.
Yeah.
But this year I'm definitely happy.
And
with it.
you're also in the entertainment sector, which died during
it was
COVID.
dead. It's still quite dead. Entire like industry just collapsed there. Like, yeah. And now it's opening back up, but like, I think what really did it for me is the new people that moved in, like in my room.
That's
or in
very
my house.
important. Same for
Yeah.
me. That definitely.
I got like 10 new housemates, like fresh.
Because you shared like the floor or something.
Yeah, and a lot of them were already friends, so like they kind of came in,
It's
they
amazing.
just accepted me, and it was amazing. Yeah.
But like not to butt in, but like I think it's also definitely because like you opened up to like a lot more people this year.
I got a lot better at talking to people, and like before I didn't want to socialize too much,
Yeah.
because I was like scared of COVID a little bit, and also I don't know, I was just doing my own thing.
Yeah.
And like now I started talking to like you talk to one person and he instantly puts you on to another and another and another, and like before you know you got 10 homies.
Yeah.
Snowball. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
No,
about
it's been
you?
pretty good, yeah.
Are you happy?
I would say I'm definitely very happy.
Let's go.
Bro, this guy is the most happy, one of the most happy persons I ever seen.
It's because of
I'm
the
very
drugs.
happy, but not fully satisfied. To be
Right.
honest,
Okay,
I'm not fully satisfied. I would say mainly because of productivity issues. I gotta say, my biggest enemy in life, has always been is procrastination.
I feel
and
that.
that's a lot of
I
people's
feel
problem. But for me, this year, it's a big problem. Jivan, get your shit together and start studying, motherfucker.
Bro.
Because the partying life and everything opening up, social life, fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's gotten so good ever since I moved to Amsterdam, especially.
Finding a balance is hard.
But finding
It's really
that balance, I need to find that balance, bro. Because if I don't find it, I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole, bro. I'm
But
telling you very
it's
soon.
really fun though to go down the rabbit hole a little bit, That's the
When you're
problem.
in
Just
that
taste the
rabbit hole,
just
oof,
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta get out of that sweet spot and just start
No, the
studying my
balance.
ass
Like if
off.
you can find a balance, you've hacked life. I feel like.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to find.
It's
yeah.
very hard to find.
Yeah.
Bro, by the way, I should say is that I don't study at all this year.
Maybe-
Last year
He's
I
a
used
media
to study
culture.
daily, but this year I don't do shit. Like, also my scores is not that hard, but I should get my shit together, man. I actually should do it next week.
It's
but-
just start.
Should we
doing
all
it.
promise ourselves on this podcast so like it's out there and people know that we're promising to get our shit together?
No, we
Yes.
promise to study at least, let's say, like 1 day a week.
And we're fist bumping on that.
Fist bumping
boys.
on that?
Let's
Fist
go.
bumping.
And on
It's a
that-
productive year.
And that on that,
Yeah,
should we end it?
Yeah.
Yes, I think
Yes.
that's a great point to end it on.
Yeah, thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
see you
thanks
next
for
week.
listening to the
and I
podcast,
think
guys.
we'll hit us up later, like,
Yeah.
because that was
Yeah.
good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
It was fucking amazing.
Very
bro. This
productive
podcast
podcast,
went
very
really well.
interesting.
Yeah, cue the outro, yeah?
Down, da 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 down, da 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 down.
One by one, the ways whisper help, we're dying. Witnesses will not find the peace among the clueless. Listening to Bo, we sing the word is not something you can change.